Alright, what's going on, y'all? So it's been a minute since I've been here on YouTube, so I thought today I'd go ahead and give you an update on where I've been, what I've been up to, what happened back at the National Championships back in December, and then several of y'all have been asking what my current split is. So at the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead lay out the current split that I've been running for the last 7-8 weeks or so, and it's been giving really good results. Alright, so if you guys have been following the journey, you know that last August I did my first bodybuilding show. I did that in men's physique. And then went on a couple weeks later to do North Americans Nationals at North Americans in Pittsburgh. There I had a pretty disappointing result. My conditioning just was not on point for what we needed to get a pro card. So I decided to go ahead and stay in prep and essentially do another 4-month prep to get ready for the National Championships in December down in Orlando. So that's what I did. So I was doing a prep series for this. And so first off, I want to go ahead and apologize for not continuing with the prep series, but essentially about 6 weeks out, I had to cut everything outside of bodybuilding off. So that meant cutting YouTube off, business stuff, social media, a lot of communication with friends and family. I had to cut out mostly everything outside of bodybuilding to get it done. It was just a very kind of deep, dark place that I had to go into to get down to the conditioning level. And I think it was just trying to get the conditioning level of nationals level, but then B, is because essentially at that point I had been prepping, dieting for 9 months. So it just got to be a pretty deep, dark place at the end there trying to get it done. But essentially leading up to the show, I was very confident with the package I had. Got to Orlando, did check-ins, all of that, feeling very confident, and then went backstage for prejudging, and this show was absolutely stacked. It made North Americans look like an amateur local show. I thought I was at a freaking pro show seeing the classic and the men's physique guys backstage. So back there, my wife and I, even though we went there being very confident about walking home with a pro card, we got to the point that we were essentially going to be proud of the work we put in if we at least got first call-outs. So I went out, did prejudging, and then I was the last to be called out for first call-outs. And then I kept moving down the line, ended up in the box. So long story short, I ended up getting my pro card that day, got walked off stage and got congratulated by Chris Bumstead and Ian Vier. It literally was a dream come true. So that's what went on with Nationals. I've been asked several times now, am I doing my pro debut in men's physique? I put on quite a bit of weight since the show. So on stage, I was about 182 before the water cut, so that's what I'm calling my stage weight. I'm 5'8", by the way, so 182 at 5'8". Right now, almost 8 weeks into off-season, I'm 229. So the cutoff for classic physique at the pro level at my height is 192. So right now, we're not going to go ahead and do the pro debut in men's physique. The plan is to at least do it in classic physique, but the plan right now is to take at least 9 months, grow, and then see where we're sitting. If we keep growing past that, I'm not going to stop my body from growing just to make weight in classic. If we want to move up into another division, potentially 212, that might also be the case. So that's the plan right now. Right now, it's just focusing on essentially enjoying life, since all of last year was essentially dieting, and then B, getting back into the hardcore, intense training that I like. And eating a lot of food to grow. So, like I said, we're sitting at 229 right now, and weight's just coming on. And it's coming on in a pretty conditioned fashion. We're not getting sloppy or anything like that, but, if we have to utilize mini cuts or anything like that this year, we'll do that, and I'll keep you guys posted. So that's the plan right now. The plan right now is being a long off season, being a time of eating food, enjoying training again, and just not frankly prepping. And then at the end of this year, we'll assess weight-wise and look-wise where we're sitting and whether we want to go into classic or essentially extend an off-season to keep growing. So my current split. So if you guys have been following for a while, you know that I do high-intensity training, very much like the Dorian Yates style. All of last year, I did push-pull, arms, legs, rest, repeat. That's essentially what built the physique to get ready for Nationals, and it worked. And by the way, guys, if you guys haven't seen, I do have my exact workouts in that exact split. If you click the link down in the description box, I've got an ebook that it lays out my exact training. So coming out of the show, I ended up switching to push-pull, arms, legs, rest, repeat. And that worked great for about the first 4 to 5 weeks. And then it felt like my body got hit by a freaking truck. I just wasn't recovering. Sleep started sucking, pretty much all the signs of I'm just not having enough time to recover. So what I've been doing recently, and this is my current split, is I do push, pull, rest, legs, push, rest, pull, legs, rest. So essentially I'm doing push, pull, legs, but a rest day after every second session. And it's been working great over the last few weeks. The scales started going back up after it stalled out. And strength is, increasing at a very, very rapid rate. And we've not even started the big off-season push yet. I've been in a kind of a health phase lately, just cruising. I'm getting some blood work done this next week, see where we're sitting health-wise. All of our regular health markers like blood pressure, blood glucose, all of that, everything's been perfect. Keeping cardio in right now, but we've not even started the big push yet. And everything's just rocking as smoothly as possible. So that's the current split. It's essentially, I've got 2 variations of every day. So I've got a push A, a push B, a pull B, legs A, legs B, and I just cycle through that. So push A, pull A, rest, legs A, push B, rest, pull B, legs B, rest, and repeat. So I'm hitting everything in a 9-day period. I'm hitting everything twice. And that's about the frequency that I like. I do like keeping frequency or somewhat higher than just a typical bro split. And I'm able to do that with this current split. So I'll keep you guys posted as we move along. But I do plan to get back on YouTube at least a little bit more frequently, at least once a week, kind of keep you guys posted. I'm going to bring y'all a full day of eating. I've been asked several times now to kind of give my off-season full day of eating. I'll be bringing you guys that soon. But definitely drop down in the comments down below what you guys would like to see from this channel, whether it's my exact training, whether it's just eating, or me answering Q&As and topics kind of like this. I can do whatever you guys want. But that's where we're sitting. I'm excited to be back here on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of little recap and seeing what my split is right now. If you did, please go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Leave any comments or questions down below. Be happy, be positive, be powerful. Have a great rest of your day.